He knew the world was out for grabs, and he searched to find his freedom, 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 oh, freedom.
Himself, the amazing Mr. Namdo. He's got a box of latte, a bag of latte, and a cup of latte right there. And we are getting ready to go to the Toronto hotel meeting. And we had an amazing lunch. We talked about a lot of things, but one of the main things that you told me that stuck out so much among everything else was focusing on something specific to help the entire team advance to the next level. And if everybody does this, then the entire team will rise. And if you don't do this, nobody will rise. So how do you help yourself and everybody else as a unit get to the next level?
Well, what was I going to say? One thing is you just want to take the focus off of you. They say that remove yourself as the issue, and you go out there and you want to help other people. And one of the things I did at the beginning to really help people, and I taught this to Diane when we were at lunch yesterday, is I told her to write a list of and number it down to 20. By the end of this year, we're going to help 20 people here in Toronto drive a free Mercedes. And we don't get to pick the name. You do. All we can tell you is that our goal and our mission, our vision, is that we're going to help 20 people in Toronto drive a free Mercedes. Now, you can put your name on that list. You get to select yourself, not us. We just get the honor and privilege to help any and everyone who's willing to learn and put in the work, pay the price to make it happen. But I had a phrase that I really want to share with you guys. I can't think of it right now, so whenever it comes back to mind, I'll share it with you. It had something to do with helping others, but I don't know why I can't think of it. I've been thinking about it all day long.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to anybody?
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't have to be perfect or know everything to create a lot of success in your life. What you want to do is just plug in what your most plugged in upline and figure out a game plan on how you can go out there and help other people. Because if you're focused just on yourself, people sense that. And my first 11 years in network marketing, I smelled. People smell desperation, they smell incompetence, and they want to know that if they go along on this journey with you, will they die or will they survive? And so what you want to do is you want to develop your skill set, become better and better every day, and find some people that you can really help. Now, for those of you who don't have success already, you still have a chance. How we did it at the beginning was we borrowed our upline experts. We took our prospects to the upline experts, and they helped us close, present, and train the field. And then we got the successes, then we became the experts, right? Mm-hmm. So even if you're brand new, you don't know what you're doing, follow your plugged-in uplines. You got Mr. Jacob Rakowski right here. You got Miss Diane Solano here in Toronto. You got Dr. Carey, the Lake Point team out there in Minneapolis, and the wonderful, marvelous, amazing, and awesome Dr. Bob Rakowski, Kelly Rakowski, all the leaders in our team out in Houston, Texas. You follow their lead. They just got their $250,000 ring. They earned over $250,000 US within 12 months. Yeah. And I don't know if Kelly and Bob are as excited as Jacob and I as they are, but at lunch, their name popped up, and we made a pact that we're going to help them earn their $500,000 ring. They don't need our help. But we're going to focus. Imagine if you have Jacob Rakowski, Namdo, Kelly, and Bob working on their $500,000 ring. It's done. You can put a check mark on it.
2018.
How many of you want a free Mercedes this year? Toronto ain't the only city we want to help. London, Houston, Minneapolis, San Diego. Jacob, how did you help all these people get a free Mercedes? I'll tell you how. He was 18 years old, 6 months in the business. He got a Mercedes. Everybody got jealous, said, if Jacob can do it, I'm going to do it too.
I was going to say lead by example.
Lead by example. Get your own Benz.
Every day.
I messed up though. I couldn't qualify for a car back then. I was the 23rd person on our team to get a free Mercedes. And I'm about to do it again because right now I don't have a car. We need 20 people in Toronto to get a free Benz, and then I'll go get mine. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect. That sounds perfect. So I think the phrase you were thinking of was, if you make yourself the issue, you're not going to grow. But if you make everybody else the issue, you can't help but to grow. It's something like that.
Yeah, it's when you lift people up, you automatically elevate yourself. But when you're focused on yourself, your team and everybody else around you, they see that it's self-centered, it's all about you, and they don't want a part of it because it doesn't include them. I'm not going to pick out on a name, but I had a top distributor on our team. He used to have a Facebook group, and it said team and then his last name. And if he's watching right now, he knows who he is, right? But I sent him a message. I said, hey, listen, change the name from team, it's not Jacob, but let's say Team Rakowski to OG Family Dash Worldwide or whatever. People want to be a part of that. No one wants to be a part of Team Namdo. Does that make sense? Maybe they do, but the majority doesn't. They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, but you want to make it where they feel special and important. If it's all about you, good luck. Not going to work out.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the wisdom. There was so much that we went over, driving depth in your organization. How do you drive depth,
When you identify a leader, and Mrs. Kelly Rakowski, she's an expert at that. She always, at the end of every day, she sits down and she just looks at the numbers and everything and finds out who has the most potential to get to the next rank the fastest. And we focus on our strengths, not on our weaknesses. So I was saying, Jacob, on our way here, how do you focus on your strength? You look at our top cities. We got Houston, Minneapolis, London, Toronto, in that order for now. But it can all interchange. Minneapolis can take number one. Toronto can take number one. Y'all better watch out because London is about to launch OGX. You had a head start on them.
They're just going to...
Yeah, they're just going to skyrocket.
Yeah.
So focus on your strengths. And, use your uplines to your advantage. You got the most powerful uplines in the business, in the whole entire profession. If you use them to your advantage, your team will grow automatically. Then you become the hero, and all of your upline leaders are going to edify you. We're going to use you as what I call like the model leg of business. Like, model homes. You have to build a model home before you can sell the whole neighborhood. It's the same thing in network marketing. We're looking for that next model home. Who wants to be the next king of coffee? I bet you anything, the next king or queen or both of coffee for Organo is going to be right here in this organization. You guys just wait for Expo and you see what happens.
That's beautiful. And finally, you talked about really treating the people in your organization very special. Tell me about that.
So, since day one, I've always treated everyone as if they're already a diamond. I think it was Gerd that says, treat a man or woman the way that they are, and they only become worse or stay the same. But if you treat them as who they can become, they will actually become that person. So when Mr. Jacob joined the business, I treated him like a diamond. When other distributors, even Dr. Bob and Kelly Rakowski joined the business, I treated them like diamonds. I don't treat a consultant like a consultant. I treat them like a diamond. Why? Because everybody wants to feel special and important. And you have two choices every day when you talk to people. You either empower them or you disempower them. And I promise you, if you follow Dr. Bob Rakowski's footsteps, you'll never leave his presence without feeling better than before you got there. Because he's a master at elevating people. What's so funny, Jack?
You're right. 100%.
Treat everyone like a diamond, and they have a better chance at going diamond. I was so scared of treating the wrong person
poorly
that they would quit the business before they became a diamond. So I decided, I don't know who's going diamond. I'm going to treat them all like they're a diamond. I've never turned down a phone call, a three-way, a Facebook message from any consultant. To me, you don't have to go Sapphire to spend time. If you want to learn how to make $100,000 a year, $250,000 a year, I want to hang out with you. I don't care what your back office is right now. I want to know who you are. I also want to see you at Expo September 2 and 3. And you guys still have a month and a half to get to Sapphire with double volume, and you can get yourself enough points to get on the OG Getaway Playa del Carmen trip on October with all of us top leaders, pick their brains, and you'll probably be the next $6.25 million ringer.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. It is right now 14 minutes till meeting time. Next door, we got to go that way. We love you all. God bless.
The world was out for grabs, and he searched to find his freedom.